M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Keisean Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll return this from the 11. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Rachaad White. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Here's Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Slot man in motion left. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Love. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's got it at the 3. He is in. Touchdown, Packers. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Back to throw is Love. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter 3rd down attempt.
To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Bateman is the motion man. On first and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Ravens 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
Bateman is the motion man.
42-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second down, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. From the gun, Jackson. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey! You changed it. Sit out!
3rd and goal for Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on third and long. This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run it on first down with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. To throw is Jackson. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
That's going to be caught.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Big play. Third and goal coming up. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This returnable with Reed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On 1st down, it's Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.